Hello, my name is Charles Crawford and welcome to React.js Live Lessons. In this video series, I want to give you an overview of React and its ecosystem. While diving into React can be a straightforward experience, React alone is not enough to build modern single-page applications. Developers must learn what initially seems like a never-ending amount of supporting libraries, in addition to having new ES6 syntax and concepts to contend with. At the end of this series, you will have extensive knowledge of React, modern ES6, and the supporting ecosystem. I have been programming with React since near its creation and have been developing software for about a decade. In addition to my software development background, I am a software instruction consultant. I work with enterprise clients such as Intuit, Salesforce, and Starbucks, teaching their engineers about the latest front-end, JavaScript, and DevOps technologies. I have also instructed full-stack JavaScript, Ruby, and various Unix topics at Codefellows. Before that, I was a software engineer at Amazon Web Services. I spent a lot of time studying and working with various React-related libraries that have come and gone. With this video, I aim to allow you to cut through the JavaScript fatigue and start learning the things you need to make a modern application with React. In part 1 of the series, we're going to be covering vanilla React, as well as a refresher on some advanced JavaScript in ES6. Let's take a look at the lesson-by-lesson breakdown. In Lesson 1, I will show you how to create a modern React toolchain using technologies such as Webpack and Babel. In Lesson 2, we will be covering some advanced JavaScript topics that regularly pop up in React, such as context binding and functional programming. Following this, in Lesson 3, we will learn some modern ES6 features in order to write more idiomatic React code. Then, in Lesson 4, we will cover some of the concepts behind React. In Lesson 5, we'll take an in-depth look at how React.js's virtual DOM works. In 6, we'll start writing some React code using the original create class syntax and begin to look at JSX. Then, in 7, we'll see how we can rewrite our earlier code using modern ES6 features. From there, in Lesson 7, we'll cover the remaining vanilla React topics, such as component lifecycle and state management. We will then wrap up part 1 of the series with Lesson 8, where I will discuss some ways you can tweak performance in React apps. In the second part of the series, we will look at some libraries that make React a complete front-end solution. We will start our coverage in Lesson 9, where we will look at React Router, the de facto standard React routing solution. In Lesson 10, we will look at Flux, the original data management pattern for large React apps. Then, in 11, we will cover the fundamentals of Redux, an extremely popular data management library inspired by Flux. Finally, we will wrap up with Lesson 12, where we will discuss strategies and libraries that are useful for testing React applications. We have a lot of ground to cover, so let's begin.